Hello everybody, welcome to Coco's Crochet. I'm Litza and this is Coco, and this afternoon we've come on to talk to you about VIP cross stitch. Now before we get started, Coco is ready for her afternoon tea. Today she's going to have a lovely piece of apple. So she shall say woof woof to all of you, and I'll pop her down on the floor so she can enjoy her afternoon treat. I'll just give it to her now. There you go. Oh, she's so looking forward to that. I'm sure she'll enjoy it. It's a nice, cool piece of delicious apple for her. Now, as I said, thank you for joining us this afternoon. I've come along to talk to you about a lovely little company that approached me, and you may have seen other YouTubers promoting them as well. VIP Cross Stitch. They asked if it would be okay if I showed a few little items that they've gifted me. But to do that, I did say, what sort of a gift can you offer for my subscribers? So I'll get to that in a moment. But before I do that, I will just let you know that this company is based in China. If you haven't seen anybody else's unboxings at the moment, they do have a very user-friendly website. And I'll see if I can bring that up close for you. Predominantly, they have cross-stitch projects, both the stamped ones and also the ones that you count. So if you're someone that loves cross stitch, let me tell you, as someone who has very limited skills in cross stitching, I think I tried it when I was a younger child because my mum has amazing skills doing beautiful cross stitches as when she was a young girl. I wish I had a sample to show you, but unfortunately I didn't even think of that until just now. Never mind. So if you enjoy doing cross stitch or you want to try your hand at it, they have some amazing, beautiful projects for you to create, and not just, you know, the ones that you can frame. So different varying sizes, you know, for example, 25 centimeter, 35 centimeters, 12 inches or what have you, larger, smaller, round, square, you know, oblong shapes. But they also do things like, and let me get it on for you, they have, which I think are gorgeous, things like bookmarks, for example. There's a little example there for you. And they also do things like, oh, I love this, like cushion covers. They're just a few little examples there for you. And what's another one that I could show you? Another day. Oh, I love this one too. So they've also got like Christmas stockings, if you like. And oh, I just love all these. They've got, I'll show you the lucky last one. And they've got things like door hangers. So they do have a whole variety of different projects that you can create doing cross stitch. And let me tell you, you need to sit with a nice cup of coffee or something that you'll enjoy drinking just to scroll through the myriad of you know, patterns you can choose from and projects. And they are wonderful and very beautiful. And let me tell you, I was very tempted, but I thought what I would do is look at what they had available for someone like me who loves to crochet. And they really do have a lot to offer. I think there's about 150 products that I think you could say that a crocheter would be able to tap into if you didn't even want to look at the cross stitch items, which I'd be surprised if you didn't, because they really are beautiful. Even if you just want to look at them, they're truly artwork, like that. You create a piece of artwork. So when you go into their website though, to find the crochet tools, you go into knitting tools. So when you open it up, there's a little example. I'll scroll up for you as well. So you can get things like, see that set, you know, over there, that's got like a case with some hooks and darning needles in it. It's got a little row counter and stitch markers and a tape measure. For example, you know, there's those sort of kits for around the $20 mark, and then you've got a myriad of hooks. So, you know, there's you can get them, the big ones over there. You can get the polymer clay handle ones. You can get the ergonomic style ones. So I have made a little note here. So for example, The jumbo hooks are $10.69. The little notion pouches, which you can get as well, are around $4.85. You can get a yarn winder as well for around $30. Also yarn bowls, there's a wooden one for about $23 there, and they have so many storage bags. They're beautiful. Can I see some here so I can show you? Oh, there's the yarn bowl right there, and there's a storage bag next to it, for example. And oops, let me go ahead. So there's 4 pages of just crochet related items and a few knitting related items in there as well, even some macrame, I think, yarn over there. So there is you know, also items available for us crocheters. And also, if you go into the, let me see it here, let me grab my glasses just for a moment so I can get into the right area. Oh, cross stitch accessories. So when you go into there, you will see that they have other tools that you can also use, or items that you might be able to use with your crocheting as well. So again, that's another area that I looked into. So like scissors, they've got some gorgeous little scissors. Look at that one, for example. So as I say, there is opportunity. If you're not a cross stitcher and you just see VIP cross stitch, don't you know, dismiss it. Go in and have a look. There might be something there of interest. Now, their prices are very reasonably priced, and excuse me, I actually, you know, compared them to some of the prices on Amazon, and you know, they are quite similar in that you would get a great deal through VIP cross stitch. Now let me show you what they gifted me, and then I'll let you know what they've gifted all of us, including all of you. So when you receive your package, so they are very nice to communicate with. They get back to you very quickly. I was communicating via email. They did tell me on the 5th of March that they would be posting out my package, and it arrived I think on the 10th. So that's a really quick turnaround. Within the week you have your goods delivered to you, depending on where in the world you live. I believe they are based in China. So it just comes in a little postage bag like this. Nothing fancy, but you don't really need that. At the end of the day, I'd rather pay for less packaging and more value for dollar for my actual items. So what did I get? Okay, I have always wanted to try the light up crochet hooks. So the ones that I got came in this pack here. So they were actually sitting in here. I've slid them out so it's easier to show you. And then they come in this case here as well. It's a little padded zipped case. And inside you get your hook, plastic hook, a charger, and then all the different size hook heads here, and a little spanner so you can, you know, twist it off and on. And this just basically sits in, like, you know, your iPhone charger, and then the other little end sits at the bottom of your hook here. So when you connect that to that, you could be charging it. Now, I'm not sure if you can see that very well because that's a very thin one. They are plastic, so I would not recommend these if you're doing amigurumi, but I did try using it just, you know, to see how it would suit me, because I think if you're a knife grip, it would work quite well. I hold my crochet hook like this, and as you can see, it does have a lot of, you know, dips and bends and, you know, lumps and bumps in it to make it a little bit ergonomic. I think that's the word, to make it easier to hold. So it didn't really tire me out, but I didn't use it for very long either. The little spanner is very, very cute. It is made of a very hard plastic, and what you do is you pop it around the neck there, twist it off, take off your hook, and then put the new one in. Personally, I wouldn't be using a hook this small, as you all know, unless I really absolutely had to. But there are, you know, the larger hook sizes. And in tiny, tiny writing, which there's no way you could see it, I don't believe, on camera, it actually does write the hook size on there. Let me grab my glasses. So, for example, this one is a 6.5 millimeter. I'm not sure if you can see that but it is written on there. So that's your 6.5mm hook that you would attach to the top and start using. So these ones aren't obviously as, bendy as the smaller hooks. So I have always wanted to try one of these, and I thought, what better way to get it, if it's gifted to you, makes it even more special. So as I said, I did sit down for maybe about half an hour, and I did crochet some stitches backwards and forwards to see how it felt, and if I got tired, because that's a huge thing when we're crocheting. Obviously we need to find a hook that our hand is happy to use. And I have to report that this was actually a nice surprise, because I have heard very mixed reviews from a lot of other YouTubers that I've watched over the time, because I have been interested, as I said, to purchase one of these for a while. So now I do have one in my collection. Will I use it often? Only if I'm doing a very dark project, color like a black, or if I'd like to sit in bed at night and not disturb anyone around me, because I do have a little lamp, light that I work with at night. But this is a great option to have in my collection, and it might be something that you're interested in as well. Now, before any discounts, this was actually sold for $18.10. So we were actually very lucky that we were told that we had a credit, like a gift value of $27. So I got that, and then I got this little thing. It's actually gorgeous. It comes wrapped up like this, and it is a pumpkin-shaped magnetic needle pin cushion. Because how gorgeous is that? I think it's very, very pretty. I feel like such a pro having this, because I wanted to actually have something for when I do my amigurumi, to have my pins sitting there rather than just, spread out or in a little plastic baggie or something. I thought it'd be very nice to have them there, and very easy to take them in and out, and then of course store them in my little storage container. I wouldn't have them sitting out. So I thought I'd get something that I don't have and I would like, and here we are. Now I have a little pin cushion as well, and this cost $7.54 before the discount. Now, what's this discount that I'm talking about? Each and every one of you, the general public, myself included, if we were to go onto VIP Cross Stitch website, they automatically give you a 7% discount, which I think that is awesome. And also, the more you buy, the less you pay. So for example, let's go into the scissors. So if we go into the scissors, if you'll let me. So here it says what the quantity, if you buy X amount. So you can see there up close, it says that get 5 for the price of 4, 10 for the price of 8, and 15 for the price of 12. So there are many ways that you can save money if you shop through VIP Cross Stitch. But as I said, every single person at the end of their order, when they've made their purchases and they go to the checkout, gets a 7% discount, which is very generous. I agree with you. But I did say to them, for me to put your name out there, and you are a wonderful company and you're very generous in gifting so many of us lovely gifts, so that it's a relationship, goes hand in hand. We get something, you get something. But what is in it for my subscribers? What will make them interested in hopping onto your website and saying, okay, I'll try you out? So I asked if it was possible, could I please have a 10% discount for every single one of you? And guess what? They came to the party. So if you put in COCO, C-O-C-O, and the number 10, so capital C-O-C-O 10, and I will have it in the description box down below, you will get a 10% discount, which really does add up at the end of the day, because every dollar saved, put in our pocket, goes towards what, everybody? Goes towards yarn and creating some other amazing projects. So I just wanted you to all know that I didn't just get something for me, which was lovely. I did get some lovely gifts, but I also wanted to make sure that you got something as well. So that is my little unboxing for VIP Cross Stitch. Thank you very much, VIP Cross Stitch, for inviting me to this little party of yours. I have had a lot of fun with it, and I thank you all for allowing me to share my experience with you as well. as I said, I personally will be hopping on, I believe, in the near future, and if and when I do, I'll let you know what I've purchased, because I do think they have some amazing products for very good prices. The biggest temptation was the cross stitch, but I'm definitely not ready for that now. But if you are a cross stitcher, please hop on. I don't think that, you know, you'll be disappointed. They have so many to choose from. It's amazing. But also about 150, maybe another 50, maybe 200 products just as crochets that we can tap into. So I will leave you with some food for thought. Perhaps you'd like to hop onto the website. I get absolutely nothing other than the gifts and the joy of knowing that you get your 10% discount as well. So Coco and I will leave you for now. Let me tell you, she enjoyed that piece of apple. She is having the best disco nap in the sun, because it is afternoon here in Sydney, Australia, on a Wednesday afternoon. I'm actually getting ready for Coco's Crochet Corner get together tonight, so I'm very excited about that. So I hope all of you are enjoying your day, and I shall see you all in another video very soon. Bye bye everybody.